What's up, world? Hey, so I'm super pumped about this next video that's coming out. It was an impromptu moment. Michael and I, we went outside and we were going to start beersandkicks.com, and just so happened one of the agents was driving by, Art Guillon, and he stopped by and we just went to town and talked about how I run my business. So hopefully you enjoy this next video. Hopefully you enjoy everything that we touched and talked about. But I'm very, very thankful and happy that you're watching. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
So tell me about you doing the managing aspect and also your business on the side. How does that happen? How do you do that?
Well, number one, managing the office. I have a great team. Bottom line, I give all the credit to them. For me, I work it in two parts. So I spend a good majority of the morning time in the office working on office stuff.
Okay.
And then my own personal stuff, I have some other help, some other some other assistants like Michael and David Martinez, who's helping me now with my Facebook page and other things like that, beersandkicks.com. But all those things I can't do by myself. So I have systems in place though for the office that make it more efficient and allows me to have more time in my personal business and to spend time with my kids. So I coach soccer, I do all kinds of stuff. Coach soccer. I just was on a week trip to Catalina with my oldest daughter. Trying to check emails from there. That was kind of hard, but I just being able to access everything from my phone whenever I want, that makes it easy.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you've learned how to delegate your work.
Yeah, that's another thing.
You've also learned that you're not this. Other people know these systems or the process better than you, and you've learned how to delegate it to the people that know how to do it better than you.
Well, here's the secret. So my staff is made up of Katie, she's 23 years old.
Wow.
Deseda, she's 21, I think.
Okay.
There's me, who kind of learned it all on the fly after the fact. I didn't have computer class in high school. I didn't have computer class in college. It was all typewriter. So for me, it's just a matter of learning and then picking their brain a little bit. I empower them to maybe make their own decisions, tell me what to do. That helps me tremendously. And then, watching everything online. I mean, you can Google anything and learn it. I mean, it's just the bottom line.
So let me ask you this, Gabriel. What's the first 30 days of your, what's the first 30 minutes of your day look like?
Well, that's waking up and getting the kids ready for school. Once I drop them off at 8 o'clock, come in, Michael and I meet, we talk about our day. I end up speaking to Katie and Deseda to see what's going on in the office. And then just the normal task. I don't leave anything at night for the next day, because the next day brings its own questions, more things and items I have to take care of. So typically at night, I'm working from 8:30 to 11, just on the computer on my phone, taking care of stuff that was maybe sent to me at 5, 6 o'clock. And I don't want to leave it for the next day, because the next day is going to give me a whole lot of stuff to do. So
a lot of us agents, we assume that you're working around the clock. Are you working around the clock, or have you? You still manage to live life. What I'm hearing you say.
I work all the time. I don't stop working, because once I stop, I lose momentum. And I think in real estate, that's the biggest thing. Like the momentum piece. I mean, that is so crucial. I mean, there were times earlier in my career where maybe I'd close 2 or 3 transactions consecutively, or maybe in the same month, and I'd take a break. I have a couple thousand, 10,000, 5,000, whatever it was in the bank, and I feel good about it. Coming from a job where I live paycheck to paycheck, and then getting that momentum back to go back out and do more sales is really hard. So if you stay consistent, have a system. Same thing with the office. I have a system in place to manage the office, to make sure the agents like you and the others that belong to my office know what's going on. And without a system, it just falls apart.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you're not letting your ego get in the way, thinking I'm the only one that could do it.
No,
right?
No way. There's not. That's a losing formula. Yeah, you're not going to win that way. As a matter of fact, I put so much effort and I put so much care into the people that work for me, and I always tell them, and I told Michael this morning, those people and the agents too, they know it. All of my agents know it. Now you'll know it.
Okay, tell me.
You have to care more than I care about your own business. If you do that, I'm all in for you.
All in.
So whatever you need, I'll help you. As soon as you stop caring about your own business and I care more, there's a problem.
Boom.
That's
and
it.
How do you recognize that? Let me ask you that. I'm interested. Super curious.
Like, so if someone comes to me in the office and says, "Oh my gosh, how's the office doing? Is it slow?" and we're closing the most transactions we've ever had in Los Al, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
I don't have any business. Where do I get that from? And then I've had 6 or 7 trainings on that. Or you haven't done one open house in a year and you're asking me for business. And you're not willing to spend money on it or have resources for it. There's ways to do this business, and there's ways to get business.
Yes.
With spending little money.
Okay.
It just takes effort.
So what are agents doing that are succeeding that you're seeing
Oh, well,
that other agents that are not succeeding are not?
well, number one, I think they are trying to spend a lot of time with some of our more successful agents.
Okay.
So they're trying to figure out or just be mentored by them almost, without actually calling it a mentoring program. So we have a 9 a.m. accountability meeting every Tuesday. The agents that go to that meeting, they have a plan for the week. And so that plan that they put in place for the week, they have to own up to the next Tuesday at 9 a.m. And we don't make them feel bad, but we want them to stick to the plan. That might mean doing an open house that weekend. That might mean scheduling calls for the week. A little bit of Ninja stuff. I don't know if you went to Ninja, but I've been doing Ninja without it being Ninja for the last 4 years, right? Knowing that if I give more to people and just give out free information to my clients, to my sphere, they're gonna want to work with me.
Yes.
It comes back,
Yes.
right? So a lot of agents are, not a lot, some agents are in it, I need to make a quick buck, I need to cash this check, I need to get a commission. But there's a lot that leads up to that.
A lot. Yes.
Whether it's doing good for the community, whether it's holding those open houses, whether it's Facebook ads, whether it's giving out free information, holding seminars, there's a lot of way to earn people's trust, because the bottom line is, when you're in this business, the only reason someone works with you is they trust you.
They trust you. They trust you.
Not
and they know
because you work for T&G and we don't even have a sign up on the, I don't even dress up, I don't even have a tie on, I don't have a suit, I don't do that. What I do is I just try to help people as much as I can, care more than them. I give 51% to you, and you give me 4. People don't realize that. People laugh at me sometimes when they go, "You do what? You do X, you do this, you do that, and you don't get paid for it?" It doesn't matter. They don't come around.
It does. Absolutely.
And I don't need to make $1 million. I just need enough. I just need enough. Enough to be comfortable, enough to feed my family, enough to keep the office running, enough to feel good. But it's never an ego thing for me. By the way, maybe the only ego thing for me is just having the best office in the company. That's really the only thing. That's kind of like my office goal. My personal goal is really just to have enough to service clients the way I know they should be serviced.
Sure.
And my reputation, making sure that stays intact and is in good standing with everybody.
So Gabriel, let me ask you a question. What do you want people to know about Gabriel?
Just a regular dude, really. I'm a regular dude. Today is beersandkicks.com, so I even have a beer at the end of the day. I'm like you. I don't want to be stuffy. I don't want to wear a tie. I can. I mean, I have a bunch of ties, I have a bunch of suits. But when I come to work, it's more about making sure that the people that I work with and my clients know that it's just about just being normal. I have a vested interest in you and making sure you feel good. Okay. That's what I want people to know. And that's from an agent level, and that's from my personal client level. And then, of course, the most important thing in my life is my family. The well-being, the health of my family. So other than that, it's me caring more about your situation than you do. I'll go to 40 and 60-40, 75-25, then we have a problem.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about this Beers and Kicks. I know you've mentioned it a couple of times.
Beersandkicks.com. So I had this idea, everybody's doing vlogs these days, and everybody's, trying to make it perfect and trying to show that you're the top producer and trying to show a fantastic lifestyle. For me, it's just more about, I don't wear fancy shoes. I have a beer every now and then. I get stuff done efficiently. I have a lot of past clients that come to me with referrals, and I treat them right. I treat my agents right, but it's never a competition with me and the agents. Never a competition to have the most sales in the neighborhood or in my farm or whatnot. All I need is your trust, and I'm good.
Boom.
So beersandkicks.com is just a fun play on my daily activities, what I do every day, how I help agents, how I help clients. Normal dude having a beer. That's it.
Boom.
Yeah.
I dig it.
We're not sure if it's going to be on a weekly basis or daily basis. probably shooting for a weekly basis right now because we need to put content together. But it's just going to be about the everyday life of me, agents, my office, my staff, and how we handle business.
It's been a pleasure.
Man, this is my new jiu-jitsu
Boom.
partner right here.
There it is.
So he's gonna get me into the dojo. Is that what they call it?
In the academy.
In the
yeah.
academy, and I'm gonna
Sure.
put on a gi, and we'll see what happens.
We're gonna see
Hopefully
that
it's my
video.
weight class because
We're
you
gonna-
got me by 20, 30 pounds maybe.
Nah, what do you got? What do you weigh?
175.
Boom, I'm 170.
Oh no way! Well,
What's-
because I drink beer, so I got the cut.
You know what? It's amazing because back in January I was at 205.
What?
Yeah, I dropped down to. I made a commitment to myself. I remember I recorded the video. Right, it was I sent it to my buddy Jaime. Jaime, big shout out to you, Jaime. I told him, hey Jaime, this is. I was at the UFC gym at 4 in the morning. I said, Jaime, I made you a promise. I'm here. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing this. And I looked at that video continuously
That's
throughout my
awesome.
journey, and I just been working out, and I was able to drop some weight, 35 pounds, and I feel great.
Wow.
Yeah, so just staying busy, being consistent. Consistency is key, right?
That's super. So I got you by 5 pounds. That's not good. I need to shed about 10 or 15 pounds.
Nah,
maybe.
it's good. It's good. I love rolling. I roll with big guys all the time.
Oh.
And I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
Awesome,
I'm
man.
super excited to see you there, man.
All right, man. We'll stop by Los Sal anytime
Absolutely.
and catch a beer, get a beer.
Boom, we'll get
After
a beer.
your workout,
Boom,
you know.
there
That's
you
why
go.
I work out. I work out to drink more beer. That's to be
Boom,
honest.
there it is.
But yeah, stop by anytime, man.
Boom,
Pleasure seeing you.
boom. There you go.
All right, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Take care.